last of the leak list, the talk of the town, the big boy, the new guy on the block, the new kid on the block, Dragon Ball FighterZ. So SRK reports, not content to focus on games getting updates, the leak also has some info on some of the 8 DLC characters for Dragon Ball FighterZ. 3 of the DLC characters are supposedly Broly, Base Form Goku, and Base Form Vegeta. Let's stop right there before we move on. Now, these are 3 Saiyans. Everybody loves Saiyans. I love Saiyans just like the next person.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, brother. But Broly, he's a given.
I called it.
You called it. I'll accept that. But Base Form Goku and Base Form Vegeta as DLC?
Here's my thing. With that, they should not be separate characters. They should be in the original ones, just like they're doing with Super Saiyan Blue. You hold start and press light kick. Hold start, like let's say they hold start and hold heavy punch, or the heart attack. It'll give you blue. Start and light attack give you base form, and then neutral does Super Saiyan, and just leave it at that.
But bro, how hard? I want a transformation. Everybody loves transformations. Like, I feel like they went backwards with that. Like, they put in Super Saiyan, all the Super Saiyan characters, but then they're like, oh, well, Base Form Goku and Vegeta are DLC. Well, I felt like they should have initially been in, and the Super Saiyan characters should have been a transformation. Even if you want to make it a time transformation, you know, or what, like Golden Frieza.
You know what the answer to that is? Do like Zeku. Do like Zeku. The how he transforms from old to young to old, and then he has different movesets and everything. Do it like that. That would have been smart.
But you know what's funny? Like with Base Form Goku, now that you mention that, I'm thinking there needs to be an added benefit to transform.
He'll probably have Kaioken.
Yeah, or something to the degree of, well, yeah, okay, I can see that, but or something to the degree of, well, if I want to do a Spirit Bomb, then I need to revert back to Base Form Goku. But if I want, I don't know, a Super Kamehameha, I need to go Super Saiyan. You see what I mean? There needs to be like, okay, if I transform, then I lose a move per se, or you know, if I go back, then I have access to this. But I just to get that real feel of Dragon Ball. And obviously, if you transform, let it take meter. If you want to transform Super Saiyan, 4 bars, 5 bars.
And the meters build up fast enough anyway.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
And with that being said, you know, for those of you who played Hyper Dragon Ball Z, you know, with Balthazar's characters, he has a base form Goku created, base form Vegeta, and they fight completely different. Even sprite stances are different. All right. Then you have the Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta, or the Majin Vegeta. And then I think that there was a Super Saiyan 3 that was in development. There's a hack for Vegito and all that, and they all have something somewhat different because they're like hacks of Balthazar's work. And I can understand to some degree why they have to split the characters, you know, because it's kind of labor intensive. But in 3D, there's no excuse,
right?
You know? But like in Mugen, that would be very labor intensive because now you have to code where when he has this hairstyle, he has access to these moves and so on and so forth. And you know, me having created fighting games with the Mugen engine, I can understand from a developer standpoint why they have to do it that way. It's hard, you know. Yeah. But if you put the time in, it's doable. I did that with my Goken where I had the evil version, the Shin version, and all that. People don't even know. Like if you hold start and press kick, you get like, you know, Raging Demon off the bat, and you know. So I think it comes to a point where they have to segregate to, you know, distinguish, you know, or embellish the personality of those characters. It sucks, but for the Saiyans, I'm sorry, the base form is not acceptable. They could have done it like Nova or Phoenix, like, oh yeah, you get like level 3 and you're about to get beat up, and then you automatically transform. I'm pretty sure Ultra Instinct at some level is gonna be put in there.
You know, highly doubt
like
that. I don't know.
like desperation or something. Look, let me tell you, you'll see. You'll see.
All right, so moving along, it says in addition to these, it says Bardock, Raditz, Goku Black are also supposedly in development and even nearly complete. However, it's unknown if they are part of the launch roster or are being held back as DLC. All right, once again, these are more Saiyans. At this point, that's fine. Their characters, long as they play differently, I get it.
Black is gonna play different.
Yeah. Now, if they have Goku Black, if it's this is a wish list. You're gonna have Goku Black. Let it be base form and let him be able to transform to Super Saiyan.
No.
Yes, absolutely.
You wanna know why?
Nope.
Because the other Saiyans can't do it. The other Saiyans can't do it.
But Frieza can go Golden Frieza. You see what I mean?
Golden Skeezer. Yeah, they messed up.
Yeah, they need to, they make it a separate character slot, or probably just do like, oh well, if you hold this button, it'll be Super.
Yeah.
I think they need to really fix that and really give the player that feel like if I transform, like you should feel powered up. You should really visually see they changed and feel the power up. Like, I don't know, giving them like +5 damage on special moves or something. I don't know. But
what they should have done was treat it like a V trigger in Street Fighter 5, like Nakali. That would have been awesome.
Oh, well, there you go. Oh, you could have did it like that, exactly. But once again, it says they don't know if they're part of the launch roster, which I highly doubt. They probably won't be part of the launch roster because you want to mix the character roster up for your DLC launch. Like I said, here's the thing about Dragon Ball. There's a plethora of characters, both movie, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and I'm gonna go to the extent that we may even see some GT characters.
Well,
you never know. I mean, there's only a few GT characters that stand out. Obviously, Super 17, Shadow Dragon, Shinron, Evil Shinron, Omega Shinron. Who else? Super Saiyan 4, Goku Vegeta. Baby. And it's like, we don't need another Trunks. I mean, we already got the future Trunks. We don't need a GT Trunk. So I think that's enough.
Future Gohan. We could get that's Z though.
Yeah, that's Z. I mean, I would like to see Gotenks. I would like to see the kids in. I don't know.
Gotenks.
Yeah, I want to see how this is played out. I really want to see more of the characters being brought in. I think right now, who do we have? We have Android 16, 17, 18, Goku, Vegeta, Trunks.
We need 13.
Krillin. I could see 13 being in it. Oh, especially because the story revolves around the androids and everything. So, who else? You have Krillin, Yamcha, Tien, Piccolo. We all knew they'll be in. Frieza, Cell, Boo. I'm pretty sure Kid Buu, most likely, you'll probably.
That'd be dope. Or if we have a GT, get Oob or Majub in there.
That's true too. Now you know what's funny about that? Funny you mention that. Oob is pretty much his I'm not gonna say his ethnicity, but his skin color is brown.
Yeah, he looks Indian.
Yeah, so I or black. I think that
somebody said I look like him. What?
Terrible.
My baby picture, it messed up.
I think that they should, put those characters in there. That I love Saiyans just like everybody else, but Dragon Ball does not revolve around it revolves around Goku, who's a Saiyan, but there's other characters. And I think I was watching earlier, from the Tekken World Tournament, there was an exhibition match between Maximilian and Sonic Fox, and I mean, man, they were going at it.
And that's not fair. They're gonna have all that tech before,
I mean, just to see some of the tech that can be done. I mean, characters being reset and doing this, doing that. So the game definitely has potential. I would like to see one more trailer before the game releases with the 3v3 party mode. I definitely want to see that in play. and just to see the other stuff that they put in. And so, you know, kudos to Arc Systems, Bandai Namco, for really giving us a true Street Fighter-esque Dragon Ball game. What are your thoughts, sir? Your final thoughts?
My final thoughts? Nothing but good news. Just, I hope that the price point for this DLC stuff, yeah, don't mess up. Arc Systems.
They already announced. Oh, how much is the DLC? The first 8 characters, what? 35?
For 8 characters, $35.
I think it was 35. Yeah.
What the heck?
That's a lot on top of a $59.99 game.
that. Come on, man. You know the price points. You know, yeah, it's like passing a kidney stone, bro. Like the games are getting so expensive, and they're just characters, man.
But you know, the models changed. No longer do we have to buy a full game to have those characters in. We'll just download them. The models change, man.
Yeah, but you know, I would understand if you're buying a new version of the game via disc, but now you can download the stuff. You know what I mean? So you're not wasting money on physical prints. Having a master disc and having mass production, like that is gone. Yeah. So I need them to justify for a fighting game that much. You know what I mean? That hurts. That hurts. And for budding YouTube channels like GEEK-N-OUT, New Game in Order, Dumb Thrasher Gaming, like, you know, if we don't get, you know, certain donations and stuff, that kind of hurts. You know what I mean?
It hurts my pockets.
Yeah, that hurts. Like, you know, that's kind of something that they really need to keep an eye on. People are gonna support them. You know what I mean? But as long as they don't try to gouge the audience, I think they'll be okay.
And lastly, in addition to this, the leak talks about a version of Dragon Ball FighterZ coming to Nintendo Switch sometime later in 2018. So the Switch will not be left out of having a fighter outside of, what is that, Ultra Street Fighter? What is that, Ultra Street Fighter 2? Yeah. They'll have a fighter for their console. So that's cool. That's fine. Obviously, no word on crossplay or anything, which I highly doubt there'll be any crossplay. So I'm excited. Go ahead.
My thing is, the Switch is getting a lot of support, and in that article, I think I spoke about it on the other production. You know, Switch is getting stuff, and if you look at the Soul Calibur 6 stuff, the consoles that it's, you know, rumored to be coming out on, without a particular version.
I just read that. Oh wow.
I'm like, you know.
Wait. Bro, well, breaking news. I was gonna stop at Dragon Ball FighterZ and not.
Yeah, I read the whole thing and I was like, what?
Hold on, let me see. It says the most surprising bit of information in the leak is that Soul Calibur 6 is supposedly in development, which I figured. The game is supposedly in development for PS4, PC, and Nintendo Switch. Parentheses with no Xbox One version. Let's stop right there. Hold on, because I didn't know about this. You know,
I have a problem with this. Like Tekken came out on everything, but you're gonna admit something is up with that, bro.
Yeah. Oh, okay, hold on. It says the Switch version will supposedly have Link return as a guest character. The game, or at least the PlayStation 4 version, should be revealed at PSX. That is in December. Okay, wait a minute. I didn't know that. Interesting. Why no Xbox One version?
That needs to stop, bro. That's freaking terrible.
Yeah, they're pushing them out, They're like squeezing them out, pushing them out the side door. Wow.
You have the X out right now, where you can build the game for the most powerful version on that console and scale everything back so everybody can have it. I know those fanboys are like, but that's foul. That's really foul.
Yeah. And now with that, who would make that call? Why not? Let's see. So that's Bandai, right? Okay, Bandai. Why?
Somebody paid for it. That's the only
how do you
thing.
Pay? Oh wait, it's on PS4, Nintendo Switch, and PC with no Xbox One version. Why?
Somebody paid for a console exclusivity. That's the only way.
But how was that? But it's on PS4, PC, and Nintendo Switch.
Switch is not
Nintendo. That's
Yeah,
Nintendo.
no, Switch is not in the same caliber as the PlayStation 4
It must be
Pro.
better. It must be better than the Xbox because they're getting it, not the Xbox. What? This is insane. I can't believe this. I mean, I'm not really a Soul Calibur player. I'll casually play it, but this right here, and I didn't read this until Alexlexus just pointed it out, and it says with no Xbox One version. There needs to be like an asterisk all around that. Why not? That's terrible.
Oh my god, it's baffling, bro.
So what you're telling me, Bandai, is that I need to either have a PC, a Nintendo Switch, and a PS4 to play it. But what if a person only has an Xbox One?
Could even up.
Or is it a timed exclusive, like how everybody complained about Tomb Raider, the new Tomb Raider, how it was timed exclusive,
and everybody was good doing backflips and stuff. They were like all butt hurt.
Yeah, and then it was timed exclusive, and then a year later, PlayStation got it. So I think that's bad business. This really does have to stop because now you're segregating. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, Nintendo. Come on.
Out of all the consoles, Nintendo Switch. Yo, Nintendo moved right up and bypassed Xbox One. That's
wow.
Terrible.
How do you explain that? That's bad. That's bad. You know, the no Xbox version. Come on, man.
Yeah. Out of all,
there's no reason for that. No reason.
So here's the thing: Nintendo Switch now has 3 fighters: Ultra Street Fighter 2, Dragon Ball Fighters, and Soul Calibur 6. Xbox One has we have Tekken,
Marvel vs. Capcom,
Killer Instinct. That's terrible.
Yeah.
I feel like they're trying to like just no fighting games will come out. You know what? I'm not even mad. Cause I remember when Sega was bossing on the block with the Dreamcast and Saturn when they had the arcade ports on those consoles.
Yeah, but they weren't held off of the PlayStation though.
No, I know, but I feel like it's like I don't know, like a retaliation. Like why? That's terrible.
That's bad business. And for those who probably watch from the New Gaming Order audience and that come to heckle on this video, let me tell you, if the roles are reversed, I like I said, when Tomb Raider and certain titles, third-party titles, were like timed exclusive or so on and so forth, I do not agree with that. Yeah. I am a firm advocate of everybody having a chance to play good content. We should have the right to purchase whatever platform and have it supported. It was like that in the past. So this is not a fanboy thing. This is not a troll thing. This is about being a consumer and having options.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But I will say, hey, take these leaks with a grain of salt. Nothing is locked in. Nothing has been officially announced. So I mean, this is what we have. But you know the problem with this is with these leaks. You know, if it is true, we've been spoiled, and
I hate that.
Yeah, I do like the fact, and now I'm shifting gears here because I didn't get a chance to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it now. I do like the way NRS, NetherRealm Studios, has handled Injustice 2's third fighter pack. They kept that so hush. You have Adam and Enchantress fighting, and then you see a Psy fly through, and for a minute you're like, oh, could that be Melina? And then the camera switches, and you have Raphael in the trench coat outfit from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 90s movie, and then all the turtles show up. Yo, if you look at that E-League, everybody was going bonkers to see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I would never have guessed it. When it comes to like guest fighters, I'm like, maybe 1 or 2. Obviously, NetherRealm Studios is like some people may say they're going overboard with all the guest characters. I mean, you have Raiden, Sub-Zero, and now the Ninja Turtles, and obviously past games you had like Jason, Freddy Krueger, Kratos. But I think the Turtles do fit in because obviously in the comics they teamed up with Batman, so it does work. But people were saying, and okay, Alex, if you remember in the trailer, Michelangelo was like, I'll take Enchantress, and Leonardo was like, well, we'll fight as a team. I believe that's an indication that we'll either be able to play with one character, maybe just Leonardo, and he'll have his brothers as assist characters, or their trait will be you'll be able to switch between the other turtles. What's your thoughts on that?
Didn't they say it was going to be 6 characters for this last wave?
Did they say that?
Yeah, I was tracking that it's 6 final characters for this list. Don't quote me, but that's what I was under the impression. So each turtle should be an individual.
I think that would be great. Obviously, all you gotta really do is like have one model and then play with it. Cause like nowadays they really make the turtles distinct, where Raphael is a little bulkier because of his muscles, and Donatello's a little lankier.
Skinny.
Skinny, and Michelangelo's short, and Leonardo's all well-rounded. But I'm excited. I hope this leads to a tournament fighter standalone Ninja Turtles fighting game, but I don't want it done by NetherRealm Studios. I wouldn't want it done by NetherRealm Studios. I think you mentioned Arc Systems.
Yeah, Arc Systems would get the art style right, and the pace of Arc System games are better. Like for what Turtles are. If you like Tournament Fighter, just take that, upgrade it, or just give it that cel-shaded goodness like Dragon Ball FighterZ and Guilty Gear Xrd.
Yeah, Tournament Fighters for the SNES was so good. I mean, the supers, freaking Leonardo's doing like the 100 fist attack, and the fists are flying, and everybody knows attack, Rising Thunder with Michelangelo. I think maybe they're testing something. But if NetherRealm is, let's say they get the license to do it, and they do an all Ninja Turtles fighting game, I hope they revamp the engine and not let the engine be like MK or Injustice.
Yeah. The pre-press combos and
it feels clunky.
Yeah, it's just too cookie cutter.
Yeah,
it's too like there's no flow or freedom. So it's what it is. That's all I got for you.
So, GEEK-N-OUT presents, in association with New Gaming Order, we are bringing you a Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite tournament powered by Microsoft in the Microsoft Store at Bridgewater Commons, in Bridgewater, 400 Commons Way, Sunday, November 26th, from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. This is going to be big. We got some other news coming down the pipeline, which I can't share at the moment, but this is the first in many things to come. I'm excited. I've always wanted to do this. I've done it in the past with Alexlexus, so he's partnering with me, and we're both partnering with Microsoft to do this. So Thanksgiving is Thursday, Black Friday's Friday, and we're gonna play some games. We're gonna have a tournament, Marvel vs. Capcom, for the Xbox One from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Free entry, prizes, and more. So make sure you guys, if you are in that area, Bridgewater, Townbrook, Denullen, 8 on the Break, if you're in that area, I want you guys to come out and let's have some fun. Any lasting words, Alexlexus?
And to add to that, those of you who remember when New Gaming Order was working with King of the Couch and GameStop, we could use y'all's support with that. Get some familiar faces, like I don't want to name drop, but you know who you are. If you supported the New Gaming Order set up in years past, GEEK-N-OUT can definitely use that, and we'll just take it from there.
Yeah, so that's all I got. Make sure you guys rate, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you check out newgamingorder.com. Make sure you check out New Gaming Order on YouTube. Shout out to Nuke1949 of Thumb Thrashing Gaming. Make sure you check out his YouTube page, Thumb Thrashing Gaming. And Alex, if you just want to drop your Instagram and social media.
All right. For those of you who are new or obviously if you know Shinwar, you know Alexlexus, but you can check us out on newgameorder.com. You can check out our Facebook, Instagram. We have all that stuff. If you go to the Facebook, it'll link you to everything.
Yeah, and I'll make sure I'll leave a link in the description below. So that's all I got, guys. Make sure you guys have a blessed week, and we will catch you later. Peace.